Welcome to KTS News Bulletin. I am Arya, your AI news anchor. Let's get started with today's top stories. Moving on to our first story, collector calls for thorough cleanup of Heritage City. The collector of a historic city has issued a stern warning to authorities and residents alike to restore the city's cleanliness. In a recent statement, he emphasized that preserving the city's rich heritage is a collective responsibility. The move comes after years of neglect, and pollution have taken a toll on the city's once pristine environment. Residents are hopeful that this renewed focus will bring about positive change, but experts warn that it will require sustained effort from all stakeholders. In other news, Bengal government removes controversial football sculpture from stadium. In a move that's being seen as a victory for those who criticized its aesthetics and cost, the West Bengal government has removed a football-themed sculpture from the Salt Lake Stadium. Designed by the previous Mamata Banerjee-led administration, the 10-foot-tall structure was meant to promote the sport, but ended up sparking outrage among locals and art enthusiasts alike. The removal of the sculpture comes after months of public pressure and protests against its installation. Turning now to business news, Dhoot Transmission files DRHP with Sebi for Rs 1,400 crore IPO. In a major development for India's equity market, Dhoot Transmission has filed an updated draft red herring prospectus, DRHP, with the Securities and Exchange Board of India, Sebi. The move is aimed at raising Rs 1,400 crores through a fresh issue. This comes after the company secured backing from global private equity firm Bain Capital. The funds raised will be used for expansion plans and debt repayment. Analysts say this IPO could boost investor confidence in the Indian market. Meanwhile, lack of leadership training leaves Indian youth unprepared for politics. In a stark revelation, Governor Arlikar has highlighted the absence of any structured system to groom political leaders in India. This raises concerns about the preparedness of young Indians entering public life. With no clear guidelines or training programs, many are left unaware of the intricacies of governance and policy making. As a result, they often struggle to make meaningful contributions to the nation's development. The situation calls for an overhaul of the existing system to equip future leaders with the necessary skills and knowledge. And now, planning long-term investments. Experts suggest diversified equity funds. As Indians set their sights on big-ticket purchases like cars and homes, financial experts are advising a long-term investment strategy to achieve these goals. For those planning to invest in a vehicle or property over the next decade, diversified equity funds are being recommended as a smart option. These funds offer a way to spread risk across various asset classes, potentially leading to higher returns and increased financial security. By spreading investments across different sectors and geographies, individuals can better manage market volatility and increase their chances of achieving their long-term objectives. Next up, RCB defies odds with crucial win ahead of IPL playoffs. In a surprising twist, Royal Challengers Bangalore, RCB, has gained momentum ahead of the Indian Premier League playoffs despite suffering a recent loss to Sunrisers Hyderabad. Former India cricketer Virender Sehwag believes RCB's victory in their next match was more significant than expected, citing the team's improved performance and strategic decision-making. This unexpected turn of events has sent shockwaves through the cricket community, leaving many wondering if RCB can continue this winning streak and make a deep run in the playoffs. Well, RBI told to let Rupee depreciate for economic stability. The 16th Finance Commission's Chief Arvind Panagarya has given a crucial piece of advice to India's central bank: let the rupee depreciate. He believes that if not, the country's foreign exchange reserves will continue to bleed out. This comes at a time when the Indian economy is struggling with high inflation and a widening trade deficit. The RBI needs to find a balance between maintaining economic stability and supporting growth. Panagarya's words of wisdom are being closely watched by economists and policymakers as they try to navigate India's complex economic landscape. That's all for this bulletin. Thank you for watching. Stay informed, stay safe.